What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Never Fail here, and I am bringing you another Black Ops commentary. Last one I brought was 18 and 1, which was my new best KD in one game, and this one right here is actually a new career high on kill streak in a game. I get a 25 kill streak with my gun, which is pretty sweet, and it'll show a perfect example of the main flaw with Black Ops is in regards to how fucking overpowered Ghost was. You'll see when I get to it. I started to get pissed off, so I switched to Ghost. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Start off with Flat Jacket Pro and the Gold AK, and I end up with Ghost and the Gold Galil silenced. And I'm not ashamed to say it. And this dude should have got me. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but I figure I'd take this time to mention some things about Black Ops that I absolutely love. My main thing with Black Ops would be that it is the first Call of Duty game that I actually got into and truly enjoyed. Mainly because I didn't play Call of Duty 4 or World at War. And I came late to the party on Modern Warfare 2. And by the time I got there, everybody was abusing the garbage that was, in the game. That the developers pretty much put in the game and never fixed, even though they were being abused. This was terrible aim. Please overlook that. But yeah, I mean, Modern Warfare 2, I've said it many times, biggest piece of crap I've ever played online, in my opinion. Black Ops really kind of, I'm not going to lie, made me a fan of the Call of Duty series, perhaps even a fanboy to an extent. Not to say that I won't play any other game or I don't think any other game can be better than this, because God knows that's not how I feel. Personally, I think Warhawk is the best online game I've ever played. But Black Ops, man, I love the maps on it. I love the guns. The biggest issue was hit detection, second chance, and ghost. Sorry, I'm smoking at the same time here. It's once again doing this commentary outside. But yeah, the biggest issue was second chance, ghost, and hit detection, latent, lag issues. And had that all been a little less powerful or, fixed as far as the lag, I get outplayed like right here. I should have stayed down. Instead, I try to climb up, and when I do, I get destroyed. But had Treyarch been able to fix the issue with Ghost where it didn't take an 8 kill streak to counter it, then, and if they would have taken second chance out the game and had a little bit better hit detection and lag wise and stuff, then I think this would have been the perfect Call of Duty game personally. Something I've noticed in between playing Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops, I don't really care for the maps on Modern Warfare 3 nearly as much as I enjoyed the maps on Black Ops, with the exception of the DLC maps. And had this not been the last game I was going to play that night, then I wouldn't have played this map. But I really do thoroughly enjoy open area maps. I don't like having a bunch of shit on the maps just for the sake of putting shit there. And at this point, I believe here soon is where I'm coming up, where I switch my class and get pissed off and go on a tear, and you'll see it. But like I said, I don't like having too much shit on a map just for the sake of putting it on the map. I mean, I understand having cover, and I understand Infinity Ward tried to make maps less campy, and I think they succeeded to a point on that, but still there's places to camp. There always will be. You can't take, the camper out of a camper. You can't take them. You can't make somebody not camp because they don't want to run around. If that's how they enjoy playing it, fuck it, play it that way. I'm going to try to quit complaining about campers because it really makes it where I don't enjoy the game nearly as much. Oh yeah, right here is where I've switched to Ghost, and I absolutely go on the tear and I destroy this other team. And at this point, I believe we're actually losing this game. Yeah, we're losing this game. So this was actually very helpful from, my team, the fact that I went on a tear and destroyed their team. But yeah, I don't know. I got to give Modern Warfare 3 more time. So I'm not going to spend too much time bashing on that game just yet because I haven't played it enough to truly make a great opinion of it. Black Ops, though, I understand a lot of people didn't like it and they don't think Treyarch does as good a job as Infinity Ward, but I think Treyarch did a great job with Black Ops. And while people may not agree with me, you don't have to. That's the reason we all have opinions. But like I said, Black Ops it's the first Call of Duty game I really thoroughly enjoyed playing online enough to continue playing it for more than 20, 30 levels. And one of the big reasons was it felt like a fairly balanced game for the most part. The kill streaks weren't super overpowered. It was easy to get choppers out the air to avoid dogs, especially on larger maps. On smaller maps like Summit Firing Range, it was a little more difficult to do. And a lot of it focused on gun for me. I mean, I know people, and I've done it myself, complained about Ghost, things like that, but it really was more so gun on gun than Modern Warfare 2 was. And that's one of the reasons I love the game. Right here, I think I get about 7 or 8 kills, maybe a little bit more than that with this chopper gunner. I'm not gonna fast forward it because I don't feel like doing it. I'm not gonna lie about that. I just don't feel like taking the time to fast forward through it. But I felt this was pretty much gun on gun. You didn't have people running around with one-man army noob tubes. Now, granted, noob tubes are on the game, and I've used my fair share of them whenever I'd get pissed off at about by a bunch of people camping with Ghost. But you didn't have endless noob tubes. You didn't have danger close, which made it where if you weren't even close to it, it still exploded and killed you. You didn't have commando where people could knife you from halfway across the map. And those were things that were game breakers, in my opinion, that were never fixed in Modern Warfare 2, that I think Treyarch did a very good job of taking those out of Black Ops and really kind of allow Black Ops to be more gun on gun as opposed to camp to get your Harrier, let your Harrier lead you to your chopper or AC-130 and let that lead you to a nuke. And I believe Infinity Ward perhaps has taken the steps in Modern Warfare 3 to promote less camping, more team play as far as point streaks, as far as doing things to help your team, because even if you run the assault package, it can still lead, shooting down a UAV or shooting down air support, capping a base, capping a flag, whatever you want to call it. That can actually add to your total or your kill streak, your point streak. So I think that's a really good thing that was done, and it's kind of, I believe, taking what Black Ops did as far as making the kill streaks a little less powerful and just, evolved upon that, which is something I will say Infinity Ward normally does, is they try to evolve the game. These Call of Duty games, they took a lot of major steps from Call of Duty 4 and World at War when they jumped to Modern Warfare 2, and while I don't believe Modern Warfare 2 was that good of a game, they tried different things, and you can't really fault them for trying. And the only complaint I would have with that is they didn't have post-game support, or post-launch support, whereas Treyarch did a great job with post-launch support, and I hope Infinity Ward Sledgehammer does that with Modern Warfare 3 to fix anything that may be a true issue with the game, as opposed to just letting bullshit go on. Right here, I believe Deranged Tar Heel on my team called in his Blackbird right after I did, and Blackbirds, man, I'm seriously gonna miss them. I mean, I'm really gonna miss them. Oh, I pick out that dude, and I see the dude coming on the Blackbird right there. Stood behind the car, picked him off too. Then I go down this way, and Blackbird is a lovely kill streak. I wish the advanced UAV worked just like it, but without it having to be an 8 kill streak to obtain it, where just basically getting 8 kills in a game or 4 captures and 4 kills will get it. I understand why they wouldn't do it the exact same as the Blackbird on Black Ops, because this was a very powerful kill streak. And the rest of this game, I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of just camp up here. I'm waiting for the game to end because I was getting pretty damn sleepy by this point. I believe it was about 6 in the morning by the time I played this game. So just kind of chill up here, and it just goes to show you though that Ghost was very overpowered in my opinion, man, because I was struggling like hell when I didn't have Ghost on this game. And it might have been because I was going for B nonstop, which is something I will always do when I play Domination, is I will always try to go for B until I realize my teammates don't give a fuck, and then I'm not going for it anymore. But this game is about to end, and Finished up with a 25 gun kill streak, which was my best kill streak by far. I think it jumped above my best by about 9 kills, or 11 kills, excuse me, because 14 was my previous high. But yeah, we did pretty damn good. We won the game. I finished up 42-12, and thanks for watching.